And a beautiful shot.
Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nice shot. Straight to gully.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Great shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just dropped too short.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Good shot, a beauty. Hasaranga with a huge appeal. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Rossman watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Misses everything. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That is quite extraordinary. Yada, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Hasaranga from the Tata end. The bowler looks really confident. Nearly gets the edge. Hasaranga with a great delivery there. They've gone up here. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Everyone's gone up. Don't always be right. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Shanaka deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Timed that perfectly. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Shanaka shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. They just need to tighten their areas now. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Might look to go big again here.
Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Good pick up, big chance. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Rossman has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for six.
That's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That is quite extraordinary. Dubé, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Shanaka from the Garware Pavilion end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a confident appeal. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, great shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Everyone's gone up. Too straight and punched through the leg side. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. It's quick onto that in the infield. Trouble! Too good. That is huge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Pandya muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Doesn't beat the infield. Huge shot. It's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Time that perfectly.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They've gone up here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 8 runs out of there. India 217 for 6.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's going a long way. What a shot.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
And gone. Brilliant catch.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
At number 9 for India.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Everyone's gone up. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's a confident appeal.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Pandya watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
No, no, no. Terrible shot. The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Jeez, timed that well.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. India, 269 for 7.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Wow, power off the front foot goes all the way.
They've gone up here. Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Misses everything. Pinged off the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge.
Flown over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 328 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The bowler looks really confident.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
India with a massive shout. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Dug that out well. That over could have really sealed this game. Losing 2 wickets in one over in this format is tough to recover from. Patel into the attack now from the Garware Pavilion end. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. They've gone up here.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. That's a confident appeal.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Absolutely on fire right now. The batting order is crashing down.
The right-handed batsman.
The Worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Wow, that's missed a lot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Maxwell from the Tata end. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Out for a duck. An innings that should have promised so much ends with a brilliant delivery that was almost unplayable.
Left-handed batsman is coming in at number 9.
Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick, and the crowd are going wild.
And that wicket completes the hat-trick for the right armour. Please welcome the new batsman.
I don't think there's anyone who wants to come out and bat in this situation, facing down the prospect of a double hat-trick. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone, bowled. The final wicket falls.
India get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.